It's poppin' D&D forever, you feel me? We back again with another banger, you heard me? Let's get it started.
We never look in the real. Finally got the one I like and I'm letting it show. You ain't nothing like them biddies, I ain't letting you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got me a fly, baby. I know as soon as she...
Alright, cool. Alright, so what's up with y'all? Not saying, I know y'all miss me, not saying or whatever. So a lot has happened. Oh, before we even start with that, you feel me? Today is going to be 2 videos, and one we going to do the little story time with why she been in the hospital. You feel me? It's a lot that goes on with that. And we also going to do smack effects. You feel me? Y'all wanted that? You feel? I ain't even heard of it until y'all requested it.
Yeah, I didn't know about it either.
So
but
yeah, we gonna,
I looked it up and it seems interesting. So we're gonna try it out.
For sure. Alright, so we gonna start off with why she was in the hospital. If y'all follow me on Instagram and follow her on Instagram, y'all know for like the past week I've been posting her a lot and shit. Y'all seen that she was at the hospital.
Let's just start off with how the day started.
Okay, so the night before, like Thursday, it was a Thursday, the night before, I was asleep, and we lived together, so we was asleep, and I woke up. What was it?
I think I got it.
Okay. Okay. Disregard that. So I was sleeping, right? And I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I felt like she wasn't in the bed for real. So I got up and I went in the bathroom, and when I knocked on the door and she wasn't answering the door. So when I had opened the bathroom, she was like laying on, she was blocking the way of the door. So I had pushed the door open, and she was laying on the floor for real. And that enough was already concerning for me. And then she was like soaking wet. I'm like, why the fuck is she wet? Like, she butt ass naked wet on the floor, you feel me? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then she woke up and she was like, I'm hot. I said, well, she was just in the shower. So she had took a cold shower, and then she was just hot for no reason. So I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, you had to go to the doctors or some shit, you feel me? So the next day, I had told her to go to one of the little express cares just so they can just say what's wrong with her. I'm not thinking nothing. Me deep down, I thought she had corona. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm thinking she ready to call. I'm thinking she ready to call, be like, baby, yo, I got that Rona, bruh. Like, I really got that Rona. But I'm at work, you feel me? I work at Walmart or whatever, so I'm at work. So she, I know she goes to the doctors. So she going to the doctors and shit for real. And then she's blowing my phone up like, babe, answer. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, damn, what the fuck going on? So I call, and when I call, she FaceTimed me. When she answered the phone, she dropped them words on me. She was like, I'm pregnant.
So, my side of it. So yeah, after we was like having intimacy or whatever, you know, you go to the bathroom afterwards, right? So I tried to go to the bathroom afterwards, and it didn't work. I felt like I had to throw up. It was bad. It was too much going on. And then I got hot. So yeah, I did get hot. I got lightheaded and I fell. I fainted. And I guess either when I fell or when he tried to open the door, I got this mark right here.
I didn't hit her.
I mean, I was blocking the door, so...
I might have hit her. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't remember.
I was trying to go rescue my girlfriend. You feel me? I didn't know what was going on.
And he was like, why are you on the floor? And I was like, because, I'm dying. It's hot. I feel lightheaded. Like, something is wrong. So I stuck my head under the sink. I didn't take a cold shower. I stuck my head under the sink, and that's why I was all wet, and I was naked. So that happened, and then after that I threw up, and then after that I had to sit on the toilet. I had diarrhea. It was bad, and then that's when the whole idea came up as to...
Well, my bad, I'm looking over there. I don't know nothing. I was zoning out.
Oh,
I was interested.
All right, so He was uninterested.
I said I was interested. Go ahead, finish the story. That's
so after that, I had diarrhea, and then I was like, this is not okay because that's not it. So the next day, I went to Express Care. I had to call out of work. Like, I woke up in pain. It was bad. I was like, I can't even go to work. So I had to call my boss and tell her, bring a slip, or show proof of a slip. And then I go to Express Care, right? I tell them what. So I tell them what happened. And then, so I did the urine sample, right? And then I was waiting. So then when she comes back, right, I'm just like anxious. I'm just like, oh my God, like, what is wrong with me? I'm thinking I'm dying. I don't know. I'm thinking the worst. I'm thinking, so I'm thinking the worst. I don't know. So then she comes back, and then she hits me with the, so we got your results back from your sample, and you're pregnant. I was like, as soon as she said that, I was like this, and then I automatically was in tears, straight tears. So then I was on my phone, like blowing his phone up, trying to get him to answer, but I know he can't really be on his phone like that, and you're just gonna block my figure with your chicken.
My bad, well.
So I knew that he was like busy at work, and I'm just like, he needs to answer. Like, this is serious. But then I called him, but the doctor was in the middle of talking, so I just hung up real quick. And then he tried to call me back, and I couldn't answer. So then
I was definitely about to lick my finger until I realized he was recording.
What's wrong with that?
I don't want them thinking I'm a nasty ass nigga.
I mean, if it's good, then. But yeah, and so then when I answered and he called, I called and he answered, I tell him, and he was like, what? Try to make it something he ain't hear me or whatever. I was like,
I was on the back of a truck unloading boxes. I was busy, like super busy.
So I kept saying it, and I was getting frustrated because he couldn't really hear me. And then he was shocked. He really was. He couldn't really express how he was feeling because he was at work. But
I left work early.
Yeah.
I didn't get off at 9. I left at 5. I was like, yeah, I gotta get my baby to the ER. They told her to go to the ER and get an ultrasound. I was hella happy, nigga. I started buying like water and shit. I was like, no more smoking, no more drinking. You feel me? Cause that's something. Me, I don't smoke. You feel me? I used to smoke. I don't smoke. I drink occasionally though.
Yeah, with me,
she smokes every day.
I smoked every day because I work at a place that gets on my nerves. I mean, I like it to death. I love it to death. But it's just, I have to get through the day. So that's why I smoke every day. And then,
right. And then it was like,
on occasion,
we didn't know about.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing. I didn't have any symptoms of
being pregnant.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, yo, she ready to go there. Niggas ready straight be like, yo, she got corona.
So that's why I was thinking maybe it was like early on in the pregnancy, because
till this day we still don't know how far along she was.
On the paper they gave me, it said first trimester, so I know it was early on.
Yeah.
But it's
probably like 2 weeks or something like that. I don't know. But after that, after we went to the ER, and
oh my God, that was horrible, because that whole wait time is bad. Like, it's not even an emergency no more.
Right. So I went to the ER with her, but because of the COVID stuff, I had to sit in the parking lot. So I sat in the parking lot all this time.
First place we went to was Bayview.
I was born at Bayview.
So was I.
It don't matter. But
so yeah, first we went to Bayview, and then of course the little security person stopped. the security person stopped us and was like, so
Only the patient can come in. Bitch, suck my balls.
Who's being seen today? And then I was like, me.
They was like, how old she is? How old you is? She was like 35 and shit. And that's when I was like, all right, cool. Know what I'm saying? So they was like, oh yeah, only the patient can come in. She's an adult. Cause if y'all see her in person, she like 4'2".
I'm 5'1" actually.
Well, she short as hell. You feel me? And then she little, so they thought she was a child. They thought that was my kid. I should have been like, this is my daughter. They probably would have let me in that.
Anyway.
I should have said this was my daughter.
So basically, she was basically saying like, okay, only the patient could get seen or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going in there, and I'm about to sign in, like check in, but then the security guard was like, hold up, he wants to speak to you for a second. So then I go back out, and then he was like, she said the wait time was like 4 to 5 hours.
Basically, like, she was like, yeah, so the wait time is about 4 hours. I'm like, the fuck, my nigga, that's not an emergency no more, bro.
Why did she tell me that if I'm the patient?
Right, she told me that because I was like, yo, you know how long is she gonna be till she gets seen? She was like, yeah, like 4.5 hours. I'm like, my nigga, that's not no emergency. Why is this an emergency room, bro? She gonna die. If it was an emergency, she would have died. You feel me?
Exactly.
Long story short, we left there and we went to Franklin Square. And then we went there, and then she went in and shit, and I sat in the parking lot for hours and shit. She was getting seen. I got hungry, and I got tired of sitting there, so I went to Taco Bell, you feel me? Got me some of them double stack crunch shits. Ooh, tore them up, know what I'm saying?
So let me tell y'all about my experience since I was by myself. So I'm waiting there, and they finally called me back, right? So I'm waiting for the nurse to check me, you know, the vitals, temperature, and all that stuff.
Hold on that. Sorry about that. The DoorDash nigga was here bringing DoorDash and America's Best Wings and shit. All right, back to
So all right, I got called back, and you know you gotta wait for the nurse to come in and check you for real. So I was waiting back there because it was a lot of people. Like it was a lot of stuff going on. There was a lot of people. So they called me back because I was next. But again, I had to wait for the nurse. So then the nurse finally came in. And he was like, so what brings you in today? I told him what happened. And then he seemed very concerned. Like, it seemed like they never heard of nothing like that before. Like, you know. So, okay. So then after that, he took my vitals, you know, took my temperature, took my, my vitals. He just took my vitals. And then with that, he called the doctor. Apparently, on the little thing, they called... So apparently they called the little doctors on like the little computer thing since the COVID stuff. So then called the little doctor on the little iPad thing, and then I'm telling him what I told the nurse, see what happened. So then the doctor was like, okay, so we're gonna run an EKG. If y'all don't know what that is, that's an electrocardiogram where they check my heart rhythms and stuff like that. So he was like, you need an EKG, and then we're gonna get you that ultrasound, okay? And I was like, all right. So then, apparently I was healthy with my EKG, which is great. And then I had to go to somebody else, and they had to stick a needle in me so I can get an IV. I didn't know I was gonna be on an IV. Like, I didn't know I was like staying. I didn't know none of that. They didn't tell me. So I just had this big butterfly needle in my arm. And then I also had to do another urine sample. So then all of that happened. So then I had to go back in the waiting room to wait for the ultrasound because apparently a lot of people needed ultrasounds. So yeah. So then they called me back again. And then they put me on the little stretcher thing. When I tell you when I was on that stretcher, I was in so much pain. Shortness of breath. I was just, my mind was like going crazy. I was like, oh my
Get
God.
to the point.
Don't do that. I'm telling every detail. So I'm on the stretcher, I'm out of breath. Okay, so then we get to the ultrasound room. So you know that little jelly stuff that they put on your stomach for the ultrasound? Apparently that is very hot and warm. I did not like that. So she was trying to find the baby in me with the ultrasound, and she couldn't find it. And I was like, what do you mean you can't find it? She was like, it's not there. I'm gonna do it again. So she did it again, and she still couldn't find it. So then that's when they brought me to a room. And then that's when I FaceTimed him, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, they said they couldn't find it, this, that, and the third. He was confused, I'm confused, I'm getting frustrated, so I'm like crying my eyes out. I don't know, I'm just everywhere. So then the surgeon comes in the room. The one that was talking to you on the phone, that was my surgeon. And
I'm just saying. All right.
you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So she was basically explaining like, yes, I was pregnant, but the pregnancy was in one of my fallopian tubes, and it ruptured. So I had all this blood in my pelvis. That's why I had all this pain. So it was either I die or the baby dies. Basically, long story short.
No, it was either she dies or her and the baby dies in like 2 months.
Right. And when she said that, he hung up the phone.
Because I was on the phone and I heard him, because I was like, damn, I don't even get the option to choose if I want to be a dad. You feel me? Like, I ain't going to hold you. Like, growing up, I never really had my father. So it's like I always look forward to having kids and shit. Because it's like, I want to show my kids and give them the comfort and the shit that I didn't have growing up. You feel me? Like, I know no matter what situation I'm in, I'm going to be fit to be a dad. You feel me? Like, that, it meant a lot to me. So I had hung up and I was just crying. That shit broke my heart. That shit really broke my heart.
And then I was upset because, again, I'm connected to all these machines. So whatever was in the machine is making my head messed up. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm here by myself. I was like, can he just come in here with me? And they was like, no, because of the COVID. I mean, you can FaceTime him. I'm like, that's not the same. That's not it. I need comfort. I need something because this is too much. It's a lot. So, okay.
Long story short, I had busted in her tubes. It's not funny because the reason I keep laughing, I ain't even gonna hold you, is because I'm dead ass hurt about it. You feel me? And if I really sit down and I'm by myself and I really start thinking about it, I know I'm gonna cry. But I try to just be positive about it for her and shit for real, because I'm still in the process of taking care of her. So she was pregnant, but it was in her tubes and her tube ruptured. So they had to give her an emergency surgery to drain the blood from her pelvis. So they cut her like 3 times. She got 3 incisions, like 1 in the middle and then 1 on each side and shit, to drain the blood and remove the pregnancy. Yeah, so long story short, I'm gonna add some videos in here, you feel me? I'm gonna add some videos.
Just so y'all can see, like,
I'm gonna show y'all how I was really going through it. Like, bruh, I was going through it, like, no BS. Yo, this fucking day so fucking stressful, bruh. Motherfucking hospital playing games and shit, talking about something. Oh, we don't know when she'll be released. She's still in recovery. Like, the fuck, nigga? For the dumbass people who keep asking, do she fucking got corona? No, she don't fucking got corona, my nigga. You feel me? Niggas, if y'all so fucking pressed, if she want to talk to y'all about it, ask her. Because I ain't saying going crazy, because it's like, bro, all they telling me is she texted me, she was like, oh, they're ready for me in surgery. I'm like, okay, baby, I love you so much, you feel me? I don't know nothing, you feel me? Hours go by. They like, oh yeah, when she come out of surgery, we gonna call you. They never called me. They not keep, I don't know nothing. I'm like, yo, for all I know, my girl could have died. Like, you feel me? Like, I was just irritated. So I'm sitting there like, all right, cool. So I'm like, fuck, like, after like 3 hours go by, I'm like, forget that, I'm calling. I call them. They like, oh yeah, we don't know when she's coming out of surgery. We don't know when she'll be able to leave. She's in recovery and stuff like that. So then I just spazzed on them. I spazzed. That's when the doctor, her surgeon called me. She called me and she was like, well, yeah, her surgery was successful. Right now she's in recovery. She's very sleepy right now. So give her another like 45 minutes and she'll be ready to go home or whatever. So I was like, thank you. I appreciate you for calling me or whatever. So I was like, after that, I was like, forget that 45 minutes, nigga. I'm leaving out the house right now. Hospital 10 minutes away. I'll be there. So when they call me in 45, I'm gonna be like, I'm here, nigga. Come open the door. Let my girl out. You feel me? I gets up there, waiting. An hour go by. Fuck 45. 30 minutes go by. I'm like, yo, They said 45, so I call them. They was like, well, we have to give her these needles in her butt, and then you can come up. I was like, y'all sticking my girl in the butt? Well, so then it was like, yeah, after we give her the needles, you can come up and sit in the recovery room with her. And that's something that really, you feel me? I was surprised that they let happen for real, because it's like, bro, the corona stuff. So they was like, yeah, we won't let you come up. So then they called me and was like, all right, they gave me directions on where to drive at. I drive around the back side or whatever, and I go upstairs. And I see her, and she got the little jelly shit on her eyes, cause from the surgery, from to keep her eyes moisturized and shit. And I seen her, and it broke my heart. And she didn't even know I was there. I was sitting there for like 20 minutes, just sitting there. They giving her juice and all that stuff. I'm just sitting there, and that's when I was like, baby. And then she couldn't. She really, like, she had her eyes cracked. And she turned around and she seen me, and she just started crying, and that shit broke my heart. Cause that was the first time she seen me. Like, she went to the hospital at 5 p.m. I didn't see her again until 6.
Do you understand how hungry I was?
I didn't see her until 6.
I was starving. I wanted some food.
Forget the hungriness. The fact that I didn't see my girlfriend and all, like, mind you, we live together. We spend damn near every second of our lives together. You feel me? I didn't see her for like more than half a day, for real. Like, last time I seen her, gave her a kiss. She went in there. It was like 5 p.m. Didn't see her again until like
5 a.m.
5, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That was the most scariest thing ever, because that was my first ever surgery. I was asking them so many questions before I went into the surgery. It was so scary when they was like, keep breathing in, like to get the anesthesia in, like to knock me out. I didn't even know when I knocked out, like that. It was so scary. And then when I woke up, I felt terrible. When I say terrible, I felt terrible. Like my stomach was hurting. I couldn't open my eyes. It was just too much. It was too much. And I do remember the needles being in my butt, though. I do remember that.
She got 2 needles on each side of her butt.
That hurted because I had to they had to pull me, like, to turn, but I couldn't really turn because, you know, my wounds.
She got something stuck in her ass twice.
Yeah. And then I heard him say baby, like, multiple times. And I was like...
She felt the strength to turn around. As sore as she was, she turned around, because I was sitting next to the hospital bed. She turned her head. And then her eyes were closed. That's when she opened her eyes and seen me. And she started
crying. I was like, I said babies. I said baby.
And then she just cried.
I was so
and then she just pulled me, like she just pulled me on the bed. I'm like, I can't get in the bed with you. She just pulled me and kept trying to get me close, and I just hugged her.
But the thing is,
and I wanted to give her,
sleepy.
I wanted to give her a kiss, but her lips was really crusty. I ain't even gonna hold you. Them bitches was crusty. But yeah, I asked her, could I take them home? And I got there at like 4. They just kept telling me, no, I can't take her home. They just kept saying no.
Yeah, I was too loopy. I was too
They said she was too sleepy.
I think I went back to sleep.
And then, then she went back to sleep, and she wakes up and she cusses the nurse out. I'm like, bruh, the lady asked if she wants some ginger ale, some apple juice, or whatever. So they bring her some ginger ale. She was like, what the fuck? What would y'all give me this flat ass ginger ale for? I'm like, babe, calm down. It's just ginger ale. So she get the spaz and like, no, it's flat. I don't want this. They was like, okay, what else can I get you? Apple juice. I'm like, yo, calm down, bruh. I'm like, yo, she's spazzing.
That's one of the things I don't like. Do not give me some soda and it's flat.
But then they like, oh, I can take her home. So she gets up.
I was in a wheelchair.
No, yeah. So, yeah, she gets up. It's some other stuff that happened, but we ain't even gonna speak on that.
What happened?
About the whole underwear situation and shit. We ain't gonna speak on that.
Oh yeah, I had to wear disposable underwear.
Yeah, or whatever. So then
they let me take them home.
So I then it's time for us to leave and shit. So I didn't know me driving was gonna mess with her, cause if you know Vaughn, you know how Vaughn he drive. You feel me? He a bit
reckless.
So I went to go to the car, right? I'm in a rush to get my girl home, and then I go to the car, and I got a flat tire. This shit was so disappointing. So I had to go get the tire, get that joint bipped up before I could even take her home. So I get the tire right. So then I didn't even fix the tire, bro. I went to the gas station, put some air in it. I knew I had enough air in it to get her to the house. And I was like, I go take it to a tire shop and get it fixed tomorrow. So I takes her home. I carry out the car, get upstairs, we lay down. She hungry, but we lay down.
This is pitiful. Why is it all legs and like 3 flits?
So yeah,
1, 2,
so I've been
3,
just
4 flits.
I just been, just taking care of her really. She couldn't really walk. She's doing a lot better. Like, she wouldn't have been able to eat by herself. She wouldn't be talking. She couldn't even move her arms. Like, I've been taking care of her and been taking her to the bathroom. You feel me? I've been going whenever she's hungry, like, because of the medication she on, she can't eat anything. You feel me? Like, if she got the preference, like, all right, long story short, she won't eat throughout the day. So it's like whenever she tell me she hungry and whatever she got the taste for, I'm gonna make sure she eat it. You feel me?
The medication, it would either like I take it, then I go to sleep, then I wake up,
then she go back to sleep, then she wake up. So
Yeah,
it's like she wasn't eating. So then, like, if one day she told me she didn't eat for the whole day. So I'm like, babe, eat. I'm trying to feed her. She not eating. She ate some like applesauce and a fruit cup or whatever. That's when she was like, I want some mac and cheese from Popeyes. I'm like, say less, hop in the car, boom, bust down, get the Popeyes.
I didn't think he was really gonna do it.
I went to Popeyes, got her some mac and cheese, came back, fed her the mac and cheese. You feel me? She didn't eat the next day. She not eating or whatever. That's when she was like, babe, I got to taste some mashed potatoes and gravy. I'm like, all right, bet, say less. Go to Popeyes. They ain't got no mashed potatoes and gravy. So I had to wait till the next day, get her that, make sure she eat. Day after that, she was like, I got a taste for a grilled cheese and some tomato soup. I'm like, what type of fucking hillbilly type shit you want? You feel me?
That is good.
If that's what you want, I got you. I'm not gonna trip about it. Go get it. I work at Walmart, right? So I'm at my job. On my break, I get an hour break. I get her some tomato soup, little Campbell soup. And then I go get some bread, some cheese, come home, whip up some food real quick. But then I take it to her and then I had to leave. She was too high on our medication to even be appreciative. She just told me, bye, go back to work. After I done came home, made her some food and stuff, she made me feel bad because she was like, bye, go back to work. I'm like, my nigga, all you had to say was thank you. You could have said
The
that.
thing is that the fact that he took his whole break, went to the store
Mind you,
twice.
the same way she wasn't eating, I wasn't eating. You feel me?
Like,
I took my lunch break. Mind you, I'm at work for 10 hours of the day. You feel me? My hour break that I'm supposed to be eating, I took that driving home, going to the stores, cooking her food and stuff, and then she didn't even say thank you. It broke my heart. You feel me? Long story short, since she came home from the hospital, I've been like, she just been able to start like washing up by herself. I gotta wash her up. Then she got a face care routine. I gotta wash her everything, titties, ass, butthole. Then I gotta wash her, cleanse her face and everything.
But you see how my skin is though.
Bruh, this is the crazy part. She all stiff because she can't do none of that. So I forgot all about the skin routine. So I get to washing her up. So then she get to reaching for the other soap to clean her face. I'm like, I'll do it. Just give me it. So I get to scrubbing her face. Then I do that. Then get out the shower. Gotta dry her off and all that, bro. So then, you feel me?
He even shaved my vagina. That's love.
Bro, I had to shave that cat, bro. That's nigga, bro. Kudos to the females out here that be shaving and don't be using that Nair or getting that Brazilian wax or none of that, man, boy. Man, I almost
I tried Nair. It doesn't work for me.
My nigga, I was scared. I was paranoid. I'm thinking I'm ready to cut our clit off or something, bro. I was motherfucking fruit ninja out there, really getting that thing. Ooh, I was throwing up gang signs with the razor, really. Ooh. But, yeah.
But let me clear the whole, the tomato soup thing. I was like, whoa. But this is I never had somebody make me food out of the kindness of their heart. I never had nobody ever do that. And it broke my heart because, like, he had to leave right back out. I wanted to enjoy what he made for me with him. Like, I wanted to be with him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but then he was talking about work. Like, oh, I gotta go back to work. And it was just pissing me off. Like, all right, then just go back to work then.
She never said thank you.
And then it was so good. It was hard to swallow because they had a tube down my throat.
She had too much down my throat from the tube being down my throat on surgery.
So you had to laugh about
Dude, no, it was absurd. I was gonna go negative with that. I was gonna be a little naughty, but it's not a time to be naughty.
But yeah, so I was having trouble swallowing. And he took it as though like I'm ignoring him. I'm like, no, like I couldn't. Yeah. So he was mad and he just left, and I was like, what the hell? Like, right. That's not it. That was a whole bunch of miscommunication for no reason. Like,
but yeah, so now she's doing a lot better. I'm saying she's doing a lot better. She's walking by herself. She's fucking some chicken up, buffalo wings. She's got her appetite back. She's out of work for a little minute though. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they said I couldn't go back to work until like what?
Like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, know what I'm saying? She good, know what I'm saying? Cause she got that nigga Vaughn taking care of her. But yeah, I'll be making sure my baby's straight for real. But yeah, thank you. Also, while I'm doing the video and stuff, thank you for everybody that texted me, checking up on me and stuff. It's been people who I don't even talk to, who I don't even know. Like, just strangers checking up on me, making sure I was good, making sure she was good. Because they seen that I was going through it for real. I really appreciate that. Because I really, if y'all know me, y'all know I do not fuck with that many people. I do not got no friends. I do not got no associates. If it ain't
friends. You are.
If it ain't, listen, if it ain't my main mans, you feel me, then I really don't fuck with y'all. But like I said, it was everybody checking up on her. I really appreciate that, because y'all didn't have to do that. Whether it was fake love, real love, the fact that y'all said
or
something.
Y'all being nosy.
Or just y'all being nosy, just want to know what's going on. Like I said, I didn't, some of y'all know because I told y'all, like, if I told you, that means I fuck with you for real. If I didn't tell you, then you're going to find out from this video. But yeah,
and much love to my co-workers, like my boss,
Miss Teresa.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, she used to be my boss before they fired me.
Love you.
I love you, but you still fired me though.
She didn't fire me.
She ain't fired me, but the hiring manager did.
Yeah.
But yeah, much love to y'all.
To her.
Tavon, you feel me?
Much love to Tavon.
That's my dad though. He ain't really my dad.
To
Ramses,
#1,
Jaquil, you feel me?
Much love to y'all.
Much love to my nigga Jaquil, you feel me? Y'all niggas be sleeping on my dog Jaquil, know what I'm saying? Because he is who he is. I don't care what he is, know what I'm saying? That is my nigga, you feel me? I love Jaquil with all my heart. Y'all can hate me for it. I don't care what y'all do, you feel me? That's my dog. Jaquil is one of the realest friends I got.
Everybody.
Oh, y'all, anybody? Andrew.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You know you're annoying as hell.
You're a Lord.
You're still my son. Appreciate you.
You feel me, Mr. Shit Seat, but whatever. It's a story. It's a whole story behind that. I'm not gonna speak on it, but yeah, that's Andrew, Mr. Shit Seat. But yeah.
Much love to family, my cousins that was checking up on me. Much love to my associates. Much love to everybody.
She using the big ass words or whatever. You feel me? Long story short, now I'm saying we gonna be good. We still gonna grind out these videos for y'all. But yeah,
y'all don't need to look at my hair for me. Y'all don't need to look at that. That's all I need. Period.
So what we gonna end up doing is we gonna make a separate video for the smacking facts. I lied to y'all at the beginning. I know y'all feel some type of way, but we gonna make a separate video for it because the story time was a little too long. So we're gonna make a separate video for the smacking facts. Y'all had to know. So yeah, we about to stop this video and we gonna record that smacking facts though. You feel me? I love y'all. Peace out. Deuces.
And I'm letting it show. You ain't nothing like them biddies, I ain't letting you go. Whoa.